Hey guys, what's going on? This is Leonomonn, welcoming you back to Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Last episode, we got hung up in HIIII Village trying to figure out what the fuck to do. So this episode, then we climbed up HIIII Mountain. And this episode, we're going to start off with this guy here. All travelers, I am HIIII, the ancient weapon of the HIIII civilization. Beyond this point, the path grows even crueler. You must prove yourselves up to the challenge. Dare you try this challenge? Yes. Alright, so basically what he's telling us is that little things are gonna pop up and we have to collect 10 of them in 30 seconds. We have to use Mario's spin jump to go from platform to platform. If you fall, you lose, like I made the mistake there, but you get unlimited tries, so there aren't really any negative repercussions to failing. It just takes longer to get through the game. So I'm going to try to have as little fails as possible, simply because I like to kind of make progress in my episodes. Because I'm going to try to get this one up either the night I'm recording it. Now for your next challenge. You must defeat me! Ah! Let us begin. Okay, so this is what's his name again? HIIII, I think. Now his trick is he hides under these two pillars, and if you break the pillar he's hiding under, he will transport to the next one. So I'm gonna skip the little figuring this out and just give you the answer right now. You need to break the pillar he's not under, so that way when he goes to hide, he'll be exposed, because you can't hit him while he's in the pillar. And the pillars, when he's in them, will shoot out lasers that will either attack one bro or try to do a sweeping attack for both. See, now he's gonna try to escape. Another pillar is gonna come up where he left, and he's exposed. Damn it! I better heal. Probably should have healed before the fight. But anyway, like I was saying before the fight started, I'm going to try to get this episode up tonight. Sorry, I wanted to focus on that. Oh, we got something here. As you perform bros attacks, the characters get inspiration to try new things with the move, and it allows you to vary the attack, so you end up doing something different. Sometimes can give more damage, sometimes does more damage to different enemies. Just to make sure I get it, I'm going to do it in slow-mo. And then whenever Mario shows that little exclamation point, that's when you want to do it. Well, whichever one is out of the normal, when you see an exclamation point, you push their button. It's a really interesting system, in my opinion. But yeah, so I guess since I've already kind of explained the fight, like what you gotta do and everything, I guess I can just talk about stuff. Like, for instance, I know this is a little old news if I get this thing up on time, because it was like last week. Oh shit. But, you know, maybe we could talk about the Xbox One, you know, that was revealed recently, and I gotta say, what a stupid system. I'm sorry if you like Xbox or the Xbox One and you're gonna take offense to that, but all it's about is TV. You know? Like, I don't mind adding in extra features, but when your innovations to gaming have nothing to do with gaming, I just lose all faith. Like, I've never been a big fan of Xbox, mostly because, you know, I like to play games besides shooters. And, you know, PS3 is better technically, like, from a technical perspective. And I don't have enough money to go out and buy a new one when my system takes crap on me. But, you know, if you can get past all that, that's fine. Oh, we beat them. No level ups. You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. Yay! So anyway, but the Xbox One, like, I can at least respect the 360 for the fact that it played video games. The Xbox One is about watching TV. I mean, I remember, I think one of my subscriptions, he liked a video that was like highlights of the Xbox One reveal, and basically it was just the presenter there saying TV, 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 sports, Call of Duty, TV, TV, sports, Call of Duty. And, you know, it's like, can't you do, like, I have DirecTV at my house, you know, I think it's a much better service. I don't know what they're gonna have, but, like, I don't need my game console to play TV for me. Oh, I didn't even realize, this is Rex. What he does is, as you fight him, as you, like, jump on him, he shrinks. And you want to jump on him a few times before he gets a chance to attack, because otherwise you won't be able. It'll be much harder to dodge him, and then you just kind of beat him down like any other enemy. But yeah, like, you know, if you like the Xbox One, if you think it's a cool idea, whatever, that's your thing. But I mean, I just can't get behind a system. I've never really been for Microsoft's Xbox to begin with. I had the original Xbox. I thought it was pretty fun, but other than that, I really could, like, the 360 I'm okay with, but, you know, like I said before, I'm just not a big fan of nothing but shooters, because everything else, you know, you could play on PS3, which I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this, but technically, like, from a logistical standpoint, it is the better console. I mean, it may have had that issue with the credit card information, but other than that, you know, it's the better system. And I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to get a point across, but I'm trying to play a video game at the same time, and it's a little distracting. But what I'm trying to say is the Xbox One is just really disappointing for me. Like, because, for example, you know, everybody said the Wii was stupid. Everybody said, oh yeah, motion controls are stupid. They should have put it in the hardware, all that stuff. But one thing I would like to point out is that, you know, at least Nintendo tried to innovate with, like, within video games. Like, I've noticed anytime Microsoft tries to innovate, it's not with video games. Like, I guess you could say the Kinect was an attempt, but I don't consider not having a controller really. I don't know. To me, I played with the Kinect a few times, and I gotta say, I don't feel like I'm playing a video game. Kind of like how Wii Fit made me feel whenever I tried it. Not to mention that bitch called me obese. I may weigh a lot, but because I'm like 6'3" now, I think by this point in my life, it's like evenly distributed, and I've got, like, you know, it's just basically, I'm large. I weigh a lot because I'm a large person, you know. But God, I'm getting off topic. Shit. But yeah, like Nintendo, and I know I sound like a fanboy, and I kind of am. I love Nintendo. But you have to admit, at least when they tried to put motion controls in games, they were trying to innovate video games. I mean, the Xbox One's big innovation is letting you watch TV. And I could stop recording this now and go watch TV if I wanted to. I don't need an Xbox One. I don't know. But, I mean, like I said, if you're interested in that sort of thing, that's cool. But one of the things I don't understand is that they're really limiting their market with it, because if you think about it, unless they offer that, unless it's like their own personal TV service, don't you think it's going to be difficult to give everyone where you release the system, like, the full features? Like, I understand Microsoft's based in America, so they don't really think about anyone else, because that's what us Americans do, right? But anyway, it's just like, it's going to be difficult. And I know they said it's not always online, and that was never really a thing, but I mean, I kind of kept up with that because I was interested, because I mean, it sounded like Microsoft was going to completely kill their chances of being successful in the video game market. But I don't know, I guess I'm trying to put together thoughts while I concentrate on the game. But, you know, I'm just kind of all over the place with my commentary. God, brain, work, brain! No brain! But, don't you hate that when you try to put together a thought and your brain just kind of goes bleh? Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I'll keep going. Give me a chance to kind of just talk. So, anyway, to complete my really long and complicated thought about the Xbox One, well, no, I wanted to talk about the other stuff about it. Like, for instance, they had that note that they released saying, like, basically demanding their department to make sure that the thing is not always online. But they still make, like, I have a friend who works at GameStop. He's the manager there. And when I came home, I like went there and visited after I got settled in and shit. And I was asking him about it because he was like talking about it a little and how it would be difficult for GameStop to even carry like used copies of the games. Pardon me, my throat was starting to hurt. Oh, Mario leveled up, sweet. And he was explaining to me how like Microsoft is making it so it's not always online. You can play single player games without being connected, but in order for your system to function properly, you have to connect it once a day to the internet. And, you know, okay, it's not always online, but it has to have a daily connection. That's practically the same damn thing. And like the whole getting ready to use games thing, basically, because they want to make sure they get all the money for them, because, you know, a lot of game devs are greedy assholes. But I understand wanting to get, I don't know why I had to have that big pause there, but I understand wanting to get paid for something you work on. Okay, I want to be a game developer when I get out of college. And, you know, I want to get paid for it. I'm going to try to be creative and make it an artistic thing for me. We can look through a telescope at the Bean Bean Kingdom. But, you know, like, I understand the whole, hey, I want to get paid for all this work I put in, you know? What I don't understand, though, is, like, trying to get rid of used games, because while you may not get paid directly for it, you got paid for the game at least once. And by the time people are buying used games, I mean, unless your game's a total flop, not everybody's going to be able to buy the game used. So you're going to make a good amount of money off of it before, you know, it goes out of sale. Ah, God. I'll continue that thought here in a second. Fools! What are you kicking that for? That's a really raster. It's called a HIIII block. And I'll tell you, anyone who tries to kick a HIIII block down the mountain is a thief in my book. Oh, my name. Oh, right. I'm called... Was that? The folks are all worried about me? Really? But I didn't mean to make them worry. See, what happened is this. I saw Prince Peasley, and I followed him up here. And then I saw this huge egg had appeared, and I was shocked, and I was speechless, which is rare. So anyway, I was just here, keeping the poor egg warm ever since. Yep, that's the deal. I think something will hatch out of it pretty soon. That's what happens with eggs. No, really? Oh, it's here! It's time! Wow, it's about to hatch. I can't take the suspense. Gugwah! There goes our HIIII block. And it conveniently fell in the chimney of the house we were taking to. Ach, well that's a shock. Talk about one crazy egg. Bye. Look at that, we get a mid-boss fight and a main boss fight this episode. Okay, so this is Dragoho-ho. That's a weird name. Anyway, you can step on him and scrunch him, just like Rex, but it takes a minute. He attacks by shooting HIIII blocks at you. And the way he telegraphs his attack, because I'm sure you guys have noticed that every enemy somehow telegraphs their attack, is that he points his head straight up if he's attacking Mario, and he doesn't move it. Oh, damn it. Like, you can see what's going on here. But, damn it, brain. Hoogada! After a while, he has another thing he does. Just a little extra trick. But anyway, like what I was talking about before. Oh, here we go. Basically, he shoots out this block so he can be closer to you to make it harder to dodge his rocks. That's all he does that for. And it's advisable to break it. So that way he can't get so close range and you have more time to dodge his attacks. I am really bad at dodging his attacks. But anyway, back on topic once more. Damn it. I don't have any... Okay. Like, have you guys heard of that game, Game Dev Tycoon? I think one of the cool things about the people who made it is that if you have a pirated version of the game... Well, let me explain the game first. It's basically like a tycoon game where you build a business that develops video games. And when you get about to the PS3 Wii era, if you're playing a pirated version of the game, you start losing money by people like pirating your games, which I thought was really cool because it kind of, you know, got across the point. Oh god, we beat him already? God, I'd like to finish what I'm talking about because I've been rambling about it for too long. Holy shit, who's that? Cheers to you, mustaches. This is incredible. This incredibly dazzling man is none other than Prince Peasley. What happened to you? Well, I suppose you could call it a bit of an accident. As I was investigating events through the country for this top-secret mission I'm on, I suddenly encountered Cacaletta and her vile underling, Foth, here on this mountain. But by the time I realized who the fiends were, it was too late. They transformed me into that and shut me inside the egg. Is that so, Princess Peach's voice has been stolen? Where are you, Sonic? I wouldn't worry about Princess Peach. I'm quite sure she'll be fine. God damn it! I'm trying to give him a British accent and I keep going into Irish. At any rate, damn it, we should chase after Cacaletta. I want you to visit Queen Bean and Bean Bean Castle when she climbed down the mountain. It may be that Cacaletta's next target is in the Bean Bean Castle. I'd bet my life on it. Oh, here's a gift from me. Autographed, of course. Yes, I think a rose matches your green perfectly. If you show that rose at Bean Bean Castle, they'll permit you to enter. And with that, I must get back to my mission. May we meet again. Okay, so now, how long have I been recording? Almost 20 minutes? Alright, we can do a little more. Oh wait, where am I going? Sorry if I broke anyone's eardrum with that. But we can go visit the Hammer Bros. Boy, did you two arrive at exactly the right time. Just now, a hoo-hoo block fell down in the waterfall. Check it out. We'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. Ka-tunk, ka-chunk, ka-tunk, ka-chunk. Oh wait, I forgot to give those guys their voices. I don't really remember the Luigi version one. Hoo-hoo-hoo, man. It feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship. Pow. Now you're playing with power. Yeah, you got that right. These bad boys are now all yours. You got the hammers! You can now use the solo hammer action. I guess Bowser's telling us that. I guess we ought to teach you guys how to properly use hammers, huh? First, press the R button to select your hammer. Oh shit, now I've got to sneeze. Why does this have to take so long? Basically, it works the same way as picking stuff, so it's really easy. Okay? But yeah, so anyway, back to what I was talking about. Like, I like what Game Dev Tycoon did, because instead of making it, like, so people can't, you know, pirate their games, they made it so if you paid for it, you get something better. Like, if you paid full price, you get something better. And I think that's a good idea. Like, those games that come with stuff that you activate the code in and then you get extra content, you know, things like that. I think that's a good idea. Because that way, game developer, it gives people more incentive to buy the brand new product. And, you know, it's not that hard. You just make a little something extra. Like, in... Fuck, I don't know. Let's just use a quick example. In Battlefield, you buy the full game. You get, like... You get a couple guns or a dog tag that says, hey, I bought this game. You know? Something simple like that. I think that's a really good way to do things. But what got me talking about that was the whole, you know, Microsoft kind of wants to get rid of... Oh, we can hit Mario with hammers now when he's got water in him. But, like, the whole... If you want to, like, say... Like, if you buying a game... They have you enter an activation code, and that's pretty much what costs some money. And if you enter a code that's already been registered on someone's system, then you have to pay like full retail price to install it on your system. And that means you cannot, like, if say I wanted to lend you my copy of this game, and you know we're doing the Microsoft way. Well, then you would have to pay full price just to play this game. Now, I know this is a Nintendo game, but it's just for the sake of example. And I think that's stupid because it's like, not only does that like ruin GameStop, trying to get rid of GameStop, but God, man, I'm just to finish my thing. I keep going. Oh there, pards! It's been a Goomba's age since we had any strangers in these parts. Now listen, fellers, if you want to ride in them rusty old carts, I won't go stopping you. But I'd advise you watching out for your trouble. Yep, no one knows where them rails lead. Still, I'll tell you something. You might just be able to find jewels by jumping a bit in there. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh, mercy, there I go again. I'm always boring folks to tears with stuff like this. So, tell me, boys, care to ride in the carts? Yeah. This is like a little mini game we have to play to get to the next part. I'll explain it, and then I'll go back into my little thing about the Xbox One. Basically, you can make Mario and Luigi jump. You use the control stick or D-pad to control Mario's flashlight. Those little things are batteries. If you get a certain number of jewels, I believe you get a prize at the end. And basically, you'll see some green ones for Luigi to collect. And basically, how you keep Luigi informed on what's going on around him is simply, you know, use Mario's flashlight. But anyway, back to the thing. Like, I remember I was talking with my friend at GameStop, and he said, you know, we might not be able to carry it. Like, we might be able to carry the system, but we might be at the point where we can't take used games because people won't want to buy the used product, and, you know, why would they people won't want to buy it used if they have to pay full price for it new, you know? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I just think Microsoft's kind of greedy bitches. Okay, to put it simply, they're greedy bitches. And that'll allow me to finish this pretty soon. So, if you like the Xbox One, that's great for you, but myself, as a gamer, I can't stand the Xbox One. Oh, that's what you have to collect the things for. Ooh, we did it! Do 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 do. Howdy again. Well, fellas, spot marks the last stop on the long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. Alright, I'm going to finish up this episode because it's 25 minutes. Ooh, nuts. Those allow you to heal both brothers at the same time, so they're really good for battle. But anyway, sorry about the long Xbox One rant. I wanted to talk about it because it's kind of a current event, and I haven't been able to talk about current events because I'm getting up a lot of backlogged videos and stuff. But, anything else I wanted to say about that while we're sitting here? Yeah, like, I don't know. I just, like, I don't like the whole, how Microsoft's innovations for gaming are get away from gaming, basically. That's what bugs me. But anyway, I'm sorry about the long Xbox One rant. I'm sure you've heard plenty of them already, but I just wanted to talk about a current event for once, you know? But, yeah, so this has been Leonomonn. I hope you guys enjoyed my long episode of me talking about one of the biggest things in gaming right now, really. And I will see you guys for the next one!